the one line that I saw right through all billionaires agreeing on is you need to journal more. I was like, what? What a weird takeaway. I'm listening to these billionaires, what stock tips, where to put my money, but nope, journaling. And I really started to focus in on this. And of course, I'm going, all right, I'm going to start. And by putting things onto paper, there are so many studies that show what happens with your brain. Because we have our conscious brain, and it's capable of amazing things. It's capable of handling 2,000 bits of information per second. Per second. That's incredible. But our subconscious...
It's a hell of a processor. Yeah, it's a hell of a processor.
Yes.
Yeah.
But our subconscious, over 4 million bits per second. 2,000 versus 4 million. What happens when you journal something, when you put it on paper, is you take it from here and you put it back here. And now you can actually take the good stuff in life. What did I learn today? And I want it back here because of those 4 million, that's what's dictating everything you do every day. Should I get up and get going? Yep, because of these reasons. But when we keep dropping the stuff from here, I learned something so good yesterday. What was it? What was it again? What was it again? Or how about, I heard the funniest joke in the world. No, nothing. Write these things down. So I've been journaling ever since. And one of the misconceptions about journaling, and I didn't understand this, one of the reasons I didn't journal before, I'm like, when am I ever going to go back and read this stuff? Maybe never.
It's not the important part, is it?
Not the important part. I have yet to look back on any of it. But what's wild is I can recall so much of what I put down, especially those turning point moments, the nuggets, the things where I felt something coming, downloading from up above, the things that I felt in my heart, like, hey, maybe I'm supposed to be doing more of this in my life. I can grab them now because I wrote them down. And that's one of the crazy things I learned. Now, I want to tell you one other one because this was absolutely life transforming. Tony took me through the Dickens principle, and it's from Charles Dickens. And remember what happened with Scrooge. And Scrooge got to see all this terrible crap that's going to happen and all the ways he's polluting and ruining his life. And then he got to come back. Now, how do you want to live, Scrooge? We went through a multi-hour process where he showed me if I stayed on my path for a certain place in my life. Now, I want to start by saying this. I live a phenomenal life. I do. I am not bragging. It is the truth. I live a 9.5 in many areas of my life. But as a father, I want to not just be a 9. I want to be a hard 10. I love my kids so much. I'm obsessed with my children. I want to give them everything. So I went a little bit dark during this Dickens principle. And I got to see what would happen if I didn't start going way above and beyond. It was horrifying. I saw such a nightmare. I saw a life without my kids. I saw a life without my wife. I saw my kids walking down the aisle and I wasn't even invited to the wedding. That broke me. But then he snapped me back. He brought me back where I can make that change. And because of that, I came home and I have been a different father ever since. I am all over my children. I love my children so much. I love spending that time with them. And it is absolutely wild.